Hello, good morning. My name is Edwin Pineda, and in this video training, I will teach you a very important skills that you need to master in order to earn a decent money in this network marketing industry, and that is closing skills. Um, you can visit my blog at edwinpineda.net. And why is it this skill is very important? Now, prior to closing skills, you must learn how to get more leads, and that is by, let's say, if you're doing an offline marketing strategy, you can invite family, relatives, close friends, or referrals from your family, relative, referrals, and so on. And for online marketing, we have so many ways to attract customers. Okay, so just subscribe to my blog, and I will teach you everything about online marketing. And why is it closing skills is very important? Prior to generating leads, okay, business presentation, closing skills is very important, because unless you close a client or a prospect, that is the only time that you will earn your money. You will earn a money, okay? And this is very important skills, okay? So you need to learn how to generate your leads. You need to learn how to be present your business opportunity, and of course you must learn how to close your prospects. Okay, so right after you do your business presentation, let's say you do it in your office, what are the different closing questions or closing question skills that you must learn? So let's proceed now. So after your business presentation, ito yung una mong tatanong sa kanya, no? What do you like best about what you just saw? Ibig sabihin, ano yung pinaka nagustuhan mo dun sa nakita mo, napanood mo, narinig mo? Okay? So it depends kung depende sa tao kung ano yung nagustuhan niya, no? Let's say nagustuhan niya yung products. So you dahil nagustuhan niya yung products, you can close him or her in the product. And kung nagustuhan niya yung business presentation, then you can concentrate your closing sa business. Okay? And bakit, why, what do you like? When we say what do you like, kasi we people yung mga tao, uh, they choose their emotion first before they use their logic. Okay? When they buy. Okay? So ano ibig sabihin nun? Ginagamit mo muna yung emotions nila. Ngayon, pag nabayaran nila o nakabili nila sila ng products or service, that is the only time na gina-justify nila na kaya ko binito kasi kailangan ko to, ganyan, kasi ganyan, ganyan. But ang nauna sa lahat is yung emotions. Okay? Kaya kailangan, ang itatanong mo is what do you like? Not what do you think. Pag sinabi mo namang what do you think, it is a different approach naman. Ang ginagamit is logical. Now, pag ginamit mo yung logical na questions, maraming objections na lalabas na tatanong sa'yo, at puro objections na mangyari. Kaya, it is better to ask from the emotional side. What do you like best about what you just saw? Okay, so don't forget it. Okay, so the next follow-up question. So pag sinabi mo yan, you listen. Okay, sasabihin niya, I like your product, I like your business opportunity because this, because of that, and so on and so forth. So from there, you can verify which part of your business opportunity that he want or she wants, like the business or the products. And after you listen, this is the next question, follow-up questions that you will ask to your client. Let me ask you a question. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being you have zero interest and 10 being you're ready to get started right now, where are you? Now, this question will let you determine right away if the person is interested, has no interest, or ready to start to do business with you. And this is a very important follow-up questions, okay, or question. And so listen, okay. Now, pag sinabi niya, and if they answered once, it means they have zero interest. And if they have zero interest, don't push it. Let go. And what we can do is ask for referrals para hindi naman sayang yung effort mo of generating or of inviting him and to your business opportunity and to your office. Okay? And if their answer is 2 to 5, it means that uh, they need some answers. There are some or many questions that have not been answered properly. And this might reveal their real objections here. So you must be prepared to answer those objections. And if you answer those objections and if they are not yet satisfied, you could set them up for another business presentation or exposure. Let's say they are skeptic, no? Hindi sila masyadong naniniwala. Okay? So, pwede ka pang mag-set up another business presentation wherein your uplines or members of your team will share their testimonials. Okay? So, there are some business presentation na puro testimonials lang naman, puro testimonials ng mga ating mga uplines and mga members about the our company. So pwede yon. Okay? And if their answer is 6 and above and you feel that they're enthusiastic and excited about the business, then I highly recommend that you proceed to the 4 question close. So what is this 4 question close? Number 1, ito yung unang question mo. Based on what you've just seen, if you were to get started with this company on a part-time basis, approximately how much would you need to earn per month in order to make this worth your time? So dito pa lang, binibigyan mo na siya ng time, your prospects mo, kung binibigyan mo siya na ng time, kung anong time yung ialat niya and how much talaga yung kailangan niyang kitain per month para mabigyan niya para makita niya na this is worth time and worth na magbigay ng effort. Okay? So dito pa lang ina-arrange siya na kung magkano yung kailangan niyang kitain. Okay? So per month. So number 2 is approximately how many hours would you commit each week to develop that kind of income. Now, for example, let's say James. Okay, so how much money you want to earn per month? So para ma-consider mo to na worth it na pwede mong kitain per month. And if James said, I expect na 30,000 a month, then ask him approximately how many hours could you commit each week to develop that kind of income. Okay? So let's say sinabi niyang per week 10 hours per week, let's say. And sinabi niyang 10 hours per week. Then how many months would you work those kind of hours in order to develop 30,000 per month of income? So ilang months? Okay? Kaya mo naman na sabing how many months. Of course, when you get started to this business, you will not earn 30,000 pesos agad-agad on your first month. Right? Yes. Because you need to learn first the skills and the different aspects of this business opportunity, itong home business na to. And if he's earning 30,000 per month in his job, then it is possible that he could do it also in this business, and it could be less or more. It depends on his willingness to learn how this business works. So dito malalaman mo kung yung ano no, tatapatin mo na siya kung ilang months ang in-expect mo na para makuha mo tong 30,000 na per month na income. Okay? And yung number 4 question is ito na. If I could show you, ito na no. If I could show you to develop an income of 30,000 per month, working 10 hours a week over the course of, sinabi niya kunwari, para realistic, let's say 10 months, would you be ready to get started? Okay? So siya na nagsabi, okay, na you want to earn 30,000 per month, uh, investing only 10 hours per week, and he expect it to earn at 8 months or 10 months, at the span of 10 months, then I'm sure na is ready na maumpisa na yung business. Okay? So that's it. So I hope na may natutunan ka dito sa 4 question close na to, and I hope na ma-implement mo rin to sa when you're closing a prospect or a clients in your network marketing business. Okay? So once again, my name is Edwin Pineda, and please visit my blog edwinpineda.net, and if you are struggling in your network marketing business, you can click a link below this blog post, okay, or below this YouTube channel. And if you don't have, and if you want to start a home-based business, please click the link also below. I have a link there below where you could start your own home-based business. Okay, so once again, thank you, and also please like my Facebook fan page. Have a great day, everyone, and bye bye. Okay, thank you so much.